Today we celebrate feminine beauty in this theme and era, expressed through style, elegance, posture, and presence. Picture this. It's 1964, and the American beach scene is transforming into something entirely new. Women are redefining what it means to look effortlessly stunning while catching waves, building sandcastles, or simply lounging under the sunburn. This isn't just about swimwear. It's about a complete aesthetic revolution that turned every beach day into a carefully curated display of feminine grace. What made these beach goddesses so unforgettable? They understood that true seaside elegance came from the perfect marriage of practical comfort and undeniable style. While previous decades kept women covered and cautious by the water, the 1960s unleashed a new confidence that celebrated both freedom and femininity in equal measure. Here's something remarkable by 1965. American women were spending over $40 million annually on beach accessories alone. That number tells us everything about how seriously they took their seaside presentation. This wasn't casual. This was an art form. Each beach bag, every pair of sunglasses, every carefully chosen towel became part of a larger statement about who they were and how they wanted to be seen. The beach culture of the 1960s emerged from a perfect storm of social change, economic prosperity, and new manufacturing techniques. Post-war America had money to spend on leisure, and leisure meant escape. The California beach lifestyle, amplified by surf movies and teen culture, spread eastward like wildfire. Suddenly, beaches from Malibu to the Hamptons were seeing women who approached their beach days with the same thoughtfulness they brought to their dinner party outfits. But what exactly did this look entail? Let's start with the silhouette that defined seaside feminine beauty in the 1960s. The one-piece swimsuit remained queen of the beach, but these weren't your mother's conservative cuts. Think sleek tank styles with strategic cutouts, bold racing stripes, and necklanes that dipped just low enough to suggest confidence without compromising elegance. Colors exploded beyond the safe navies and blacks of previous decades: electric turquoise, sunset orange, hot pink, and sunshine yellow dominated the sand. The two-piece, while gaining ground, maintained an air of sophistication. High-waisted bottoms paired with structured tops created an hourglass silhouette that emphasized the waist while providing coverage and support. Fabrics had evolved to new synthetic blends meant suits that dried faster, held their shape better, and offered more stretch for active beach activities. Brands like Jantzen and Catalina were pioneering prints that wouldn't fade after a summer of chlorine and saltwater. Accessories told the real story of 1960s beach elegance. The beach bag became a status symbol. Oversized straw totes with leather trim or sleek vinyl numbers in coordinating colors. These weren't just functional. They were carefully chosen to complement the entire ensemble. Inside, you'd find the essentials of beach beauty: compacts of bronzing powder, tubes of coral lipstick that wouldn't smudge in the heat, and bottles of coconut-scented tanning oil that promised that perfect golden glow. Sunglasses reached new heights of glamour in the mid-60s. Cat-eye frames in tortoiseshell or white plastic became the signature look, offering both practical sun protection and an air of movie star mystique. Jackie Kennedy's oversized dark frames influenced an entire generation of beachgoers who understood that the right sunglasses could transform any woman into a vision of sophisticated cool. Hair accessories adapted beautifully to beach life. Colorful headscarves, often in bold geometric prints or tropical florals, served double duty, protecting carefully styled hair from wind and salt while adding a pop of coordinated color. When tied under the chin or wrap turban style, these scarves created an instantly recognizable silhouette of 60s beach chic. The towel selection process alone revealed the attention to detail that defined this era's beach aesthetic. Gone were the simple white terry cloth rectangles of previous generations. 1960s beach towels burst with color and pattern, oversized designs featuring abstract art, bold stripes. Or tropical motifs, these towels weren't just functional items. They were carefully chosen backdrops for the entire beach experience. The 1960s beach scene represents feminine beauty at its most relaxed yet intentional, where every detail contributed to an effortless elegance. But the true magic happened in the finishing touches of the beach look. Jewelry became delicate and water-friendly, thin gold chains that caught the sunlight. Small pearl or shell earrings that whispered rather than shouted. And charm bracelets that tinkled softly with beach-themed pendants. Women learned to choose pieces that enhanced their tan while withstanding sand and surf. Cover-ups elevated the transition from water to boardwalk into an art form. Terry cloth shifts in pastel colors offered modest coverage without sacrificing style. Lightweight cotton kaftans, often featuring bold African-inspired prints or delicate embroidery, flowed gracefully in ocean breezes. The most sophisticated beachgoers owned multiple cover-ups, switching from practical terry after swimming to flowing chiffon for sunset strolls. Now let's dive into the culture that surrounded this beautiful aesthetic. The 1960s beach wasn't just a destination. It was a complete social ecosystem where women moved through carefully choreographed rituals of leisure and display. Morning beach arrivals became fashion shows unto themselves, as groups of friends would stake out prime real estate with their coordinated towels and perfectly packed beach bags. The portable radio transformed beach culture entirely. These compact devices, often in bright colors to match beach accessories, meant every stretch of sand had its own soundtrack. Women would gather around these musical hubs, sharing the latest hits while applying tanning oil with the precision of artists. The ritual of radio tuning became part of the beach experience, finding the perfect station that mixed surf music with the decade's biggest pop hits. Beach picnics reached new heights of sophistication in the 1960s. Wicker baskets lined with gingham gave way to sleek coolers in mod colors. The contents reflected changing tastes. Fresh fruit salads, elegant sandwiches with crusts carefully removed, and tall thermoses of iced tea or lemonade. Everything was designed to photograph beautifully. Though few realized at the time how these casual moments would define an entire generation's idea of summer perfection. The social dynamics were fascinating. Beach volleyball emerged as more than just a game. It became a stage for displaying athletic grace while maintaining feminine composure. Women learned to spike and serve while keeping their hair styled and their lipstick intact. The key was appearing effortlessly capable, never letting the exertion show in their perfectly maintained beach presentation. Evening beach activities required yet another level of style adaptation. Beach parties meant transitioning from day wear to something suitable for bonfires and guitar singing. Women mastered the art of adding just the right pieces, perhaps a lightweight cardigan in a coordinating color, or switching from day sandals to more elegant evening flats. Hair might be rearranged under the cover of a beach bathroom, emerging perfectly tousled yet controlled. The beach club culture of the 1960s created its own set of style rules. Pool decks demanded different considerations than open beaches. The concrete was hotter, the setting more formal, the audience more refined. Women adapted with pool spa-specific accessories, rubber-soled sandals in bright colors, beach hats with wider brims for extended lounging, and an extra layer of sophistication in their overall presentation. Weekend beach houses became laboratories for perfecting this aesthetic. The ritual of packing for a beach weekend involved careful curation, multiple swimsuits for different activities, coordinating cover-ups, and enough accessories to create variety without overpacking. The most stylish women understood that beach elegance meant having options while maintaining a cohesive personal aesthetic throughout the entire weekend. This wasn't just about looking good in the moment. The 1960s beach style was preparing to influence fashion, lifestyle, and beauty standards far beyond the shoreline, creating ripple effects that would define American leisure culture for generations to come. The 1960s beach aesthetic represents a pivotal moment when feminine beauty merged seamlessly with American leisure culture, creating lasting influence far beyond the sand. The impact of this beach-style revolution extended into every corner of American life. Department stores began dedicating entire floors to beach and resort, where by 1966, recognizing that women wanted to carry that effortless beach elegance into their everyday wardrobes. The flowing silhouettes, bold prints, and relaxed sophistication of beach fashion influenced everything from office wear to evening dresses. Television played a crucial role in spreading this aesthetic nationwide. Shows featuring beach settings showcased this style to millions of American women who might never set foot on a California beach. The 1960s beach look became synonymous with youth, freedom, and the American dream of leisure. Magazine spreads in publications like 17 and Glamour featured elaborate beach fashion shoots, teaching women across the country how to achieve that perfect balance of casual and chic. The beauty industry responded with an entire category of beach-specific products: waterproof mascaras, long-lasting lipsticks in coral and peach tones, and bronzing powders that promised a healthy glow became staples in every woman's makeup arsenal. The concept of the beach wave hairstyle emerged during this period, celebrating natural texture enhanced with salt sprays and careful scrunching techniques. Consumer behavior shifted dramatically as women embraced the beach lifestyle. Swimwear purchases doubled between 1962 and 1968. But more telling was the explosion in beach accessory sales. The average American woman owned 3 beach bags by the end of the decade, each serving different occasions and style needs. Beach towel collections became points of pride, with women coordinating patterns and colors like interior designers' planning room schemes. The influence spread internationally as well. European fashion magazines began featuring American beach style in their summer issues, and resort destinations worldwide adapted their aesthetic to match the sophisticated casualness that American women had perfected. The 1960s beach look became an export, defining how the world saw American femme in beauty and leisure culture. Retail spaces transformed to accommodate this new lifestyle. Beach boutiques appeared in inland cities, bringing seaside style to women hundreds of miles from any ocean. Shopping centers included dedicated beach and swim departments year-round. Recognizing that this wasn't seasonal fashion but a complete lifestyle approach that influenced year-round wardrobe choices, the social implications were equally profound. The confidence required to carry off this beach aesthetic encouraged women to embrace a more active, visible role in leisure activities. Beach volleyball leagues, swimming clubs, and seaside social gatherings became venues where women could display both athletic ability and style sophistication simultaneously. Now, what made this feminine and beach aesthetic so distinctively memorable? 3 signatures defined the 1960s beach beauty above all others. First, the art of coordinated casualness. Every element worked together: swimsuit, towel, bag, and accessories created a cohesive visual story that appeared effortless but required careful planning. Colors complemented without matching exactly, patterns played against each other with sophisticated restraint, and textures mixed smoothly, from terry cloth to straw to smooth vinyl. Second, the mastery of versatile elegance. The most stylish beach women understood layering as both practical necessity and fashion statement. A simple one-piece became the foundation for multiple looks throughout a single beach day, paired with different cover-ups, accessorized with various jewelry combinations, and styled with different hair arrangements to move seamlessly from morning swim to afternoon lunch to evening stroll. Third, the confidence of relaxed perfection. This wasn't about looking formal or overdone at the beach. Instead, it celebrated looking polished while embracing the casual nature of seaside life. Hair could be tousled by salt air, makeup could be minimal and sun-kissed, and clothing could be comfortable and flowing. But every choice was intentional, creating an overall impression of effortless sophistication. The enduring appeal of 1960s beach style lies in its celebration of feminine beauty as both powerful and approachable. These women created an aesthetic that honored both the playfulness of beach life and the sophistication of feminine presentation. They proved that elegance didn't require formality, that beauty could be both practical and stunning. And that confidence was the most essential accessory of all. Today, when we see echoes of this style in high-waisted bikinis, oversized sun hats, and carefully curated beach bags, we're witnessing the lasting influence of women who understood that every moment, even the most casual, deserved their most beautiful selves. The 1960s beach aesthetic reminds us that true feminine beauty lies not in perfection, but in the confident embrace of joy, style, and the endless possibilities of a perfect summer day.